would respect her a lot more if she invoked the 25th Amendment
Yes.
now. Like, are you guys, we're on the brink of a nuclear war, and I don't want to hear that we're not. This has got to be the most dangerous the situation has been in my lifetime. I wasn't around for the Cuban Missile Crisis, and it seems pretty damn serious. You've got the situation in the Middle East that's just escalating every single day. And he's saying, we're working around the clock. Mind you, there's video clips of him sleeping on the beach. Why are they not doing that? I feel as though I would respect it so much more. I would feel much safer. It's definitely the tough thing to do. But I would say, like, hey, you did the right thing. You did the tough thing. I feel safer. I would gain some respect there. Why are they not doing
what you're
that?
what you're also asking for is a degree of transparency. You know, part of the problem here is that we all saw the thing with Biden. We knew it. Again, they're not letting it be seen because they're just lying to us about it, right? Do you remember that like 2-week period right before the debate where they were basically like, there's all these edited video. What did they call them? They didn't call it deep fakes. They called it cheap fakes, where suddenly there were all these cheap fakes of Biden bumbling and stumbling, but they're all edited and everything else. When he went to the G7 and all the other leaders of the countries are looking at the guy who had just landed with the parachute and he's just wandering off into the forest, basically, and Giorgia Meloni from Italy has to grab him. But they would call it a cheap fake. At some point, their lies become too much. They can't deal with it. But I completely agree with you. I think had Kamala honestly, had whoever, we know it's Pelosi and Schumer and Kamala and Obama, basically, had they really been honest with the American people and said, guys, post-debate, we see what you see as well. Listen, it would have still been disgusting because they allowed for no primary, right? But if they would have said, we see what you see and here's what we have to do because this is not safe for the country or the world, I would at least have a little more respect for it. But instead what they did was they did it all behind closed doors, and now they're basically pretending that they didn't do it.
Right.
And then I'm sure you saw it, Joe Biden goes on The View 2 weeks ago and basically says, hey, I thought I was okay and I didn't want to step down. So what the hell is going on here?
I want to provide people with some solutions. So my first goal with this episode is that somebody who...
Keeping it real with Jillian Michaels.